Where am I at in the camera? Okay, what's up, y'all? So today we're going to talk about cash flow, what it is, and we're going to make it pretty simple. I'm going to explain it to you very simply with 3 markers. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm weird. Okay, there's something in my eye. So our cash flow. It is this. You know, I'm doing this, I don't care. Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up? Today we're gonna be talking about cash flow and that business, how it affects your personal life, and how Yo, what's up? It's Duke Moore here. Today I want to talk to y'all about cash flow. I want to explain to you what it means, and I want to make this very simple and easy to understand. The best way I can explain cash flow to you is, and how I want you to think about it, and how I want you to envision it. Cash is very similar to water. You'll hear people in business say, cash is king. I now want you to think cash is water. Why? Water is the supreme good that benefits every creation, and it doesn't try to compete with anything, right? So water is how we don't die. We need water to stay alive. So when you hear cash, or at least just for an example, I want you to think water, okay? So cash is water. Now I want to give you an example, right? So, and how it is in business, okay? So this is a sun. So bear with me, right? I want you to think as the sun as an expense, right? And remember, we're referring to water as cash, right? So we'll put some raindrops. Raindrops, that is income, right? This is cash. These are expenses, right? Because we heard about evaporation, right? So when water evaporates, it goes away because the sun, right? The amount of heat on the day. So picture this. Grass. Grass. Picture this. You. And you hot. And you sweating. But you have a cup of water. Well, let's put some water in there. You got a cup of water. Yeah. Okay? So, expense, income, your cup of water. There are 2 ways, So water is either going to go in that cup, and water is either going to go out. And I want to make your cup actually a lot bigger. This is your cup. I want you, just know this is your cup, right? And starting today, what? Okay, if your water is that cold, do not drink it. So this line right here is how much water you have in your cup at the beginning of the day, of the month, of the year, and this is how I want you to think of it. So what you want to do is you want your water to raise, right? Anytime your water goes up, you have what we call positive cash flow. Anytime it goes below this line, below it, you have negative cash flow. Okay? So, picture this. Business idea. Brownies. So you have an idea that you want to start brownie look, I'm good at numbers, not letters. You want to start a brownie business, but right now it's just an idea. It's just an idea. You want to start a brownie business, but it's just an idea. Now, in order for this business idea, or in order for this thing to grow, we must feed it, right? We must give it water. So let's say it rains, we'll clear this thing. Yes. So let's say we take some of our water, especially because we take some of our water from our cup and we put it into our business, right? We invest it into our business. Now, when we invest into our business, what happens? It starts a little sprout, right? Look, now we got a door. So now we got a door because we took some more water, put it in there, right? But now our water level is what? It increased. Remember, this is our line. Now let's say our water level is at that. This is cash flow. We're now at a negative cash flow, right? Okay, so we get customers. Okay, we get customers, yada yada. What do we have now? We now have income. So our water is being filled up because we have customers. They're loving our brownies. They're delicious, right? They're delicious. Now our water goes up, right? So now we're at a point where our water is above this line. So we have at this point, we have a positive cash flow. So what can we do? We can reinvest it back into our business. We can spend it on our personal life. There's plenty of things we can do with this, right? But so what happens with businesses and why the cash flow stops to decrease is we start having this money come in instead of reinvesting, instead of putting more water back onto our business to grow it, we might do something like go to Papa Do's instead of McDonald's. And it starts out incremental and it slowly starts going up, right? Because when you first started this business, you put half the amount of water you had. You probably had a full glass of water. You probably put half of it in there. And the more as we started to grow, it seems like the less we start to invest in our business and we start to put it into our personal lives. Or at least that's what I've seen. So how can we start fixing our cash flow problems today to save our business? So the number one way to start increasing our cash flow is to get rid of the sun. No, I'm just kidding. No, we need the sun. All right, it's our personal life. You'll hear a lot of rich people talk about investing in assets or save your money, invest. Okay, I get it. Let's invest in ourselves first, and not just personal lives, but like business-wise, all right? So when it comes to the personal life, the number one thing that we should focus on, right, is toxic relationships. So do that right around and then. Toxic relationships. This is the number one reason why our cash flow usually goes down, right? We don't have like what? By toxic relationships, you have someone like, you have friends, right? Friends you want to go out with, you want to go have a good time. It could be someone you're married to, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And it's very difficult to combat that because we get joy and fulfillment from it, right? So when it comes to this, we have a hard time saying this. No. We have a hard time saying no. So we go out, right? And guess what? Our water goes down a little bit more. Not knowing in the back of our head that if we were to put more water into our business, right, it could grow a little bit more. Like we may get a window, right? We may get a window. But it takes time to grow an empire. So if we think, well, we just put more water into our business, eventually we're gonna have a business that it's gonna be able to work for itself, and we'll be able to say yes a lot more often. So the number one cash flow reason is the personal life, toxic relationships, or B, the lack thereof of a relationship, right? Someone who's not pushing you to be better, or someone who, like, if you feel lonely, right? Because that feeling is also a distraction in our business, like that the feeling of loneliness and things like that. So we have to find the balance between these two, right? We have to have someone in our life that they say, you know what, maybe it's not a good idea you go out tonight. You know, maybe we should put some water into this business, right? And that could be a friend, that could be a relationship, but someone to help you say no. That's how we can increase our cash flow. It starts with a relationship. Thank you.